It's the weekend. Tell me you feel the urge to get outside, or maybe you just suddenly realized, I want to take a trip. I want to get out of my world. It's the perfect time to go skiing, to go sledding, or do something outdoors. Let's talk about why. The sun is in Cap. The moon is one side away in Sagittarius. When the moon is in Sag, there's a desire to spread your wings or take a leap of faith or do something spontaneous and courageous or something too excessive. You just simply want to go off the beaten path and say, I'm allowed. We're just before New Year's Eve. It's a great time to consider, please do this with me in the name of Sagittarius, what would I like to set in motion for the next year? Because that's what Sag does. They look at the long view. They have this big picture idea, and that's what the New Year's Eve is all about. What am I going to set in motion for the next year? The moon and Mercury will be at the same point together, hanging out together in Sagittarius. So that's one more indicator, because the moon obviously wants the big picture, but Mercury talks about your mind thinking openly. One more reason to say, you guys, in these resolutions, think big. Get real about them, however. I always encourage people to pick a word. I do this every year. Pick a word that's going to follow you around for the next year. Last year, my word, I used it twice because I didn't get it the first time around, which was patience. This year, I'm picking a new word I'm going to tell you later. The universe is giving you support with these cosmic permission slips, and today, it's don't stay in your rut. Think about the future. Don't limit yourself when it comes to a resolution, but be realistic because it's got Capricorn in it. Think of something you really need to change. I can recite for you the last 7 years the words I used each year. And this year I'm considering what my new word would be. This year, I'm thinking about using decisiveness because I didn't really finish it last year. But I did over a series of years. One year I used the word breath. And it really stuck. Like learning how to slow down and breathe was a really strong message for my future, because you plant seeds in the new year for what's coming up in the next year. Think of this as your moon weather report. Be sure you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and tell me in the comments, are you feeling the chi of that Sagittarius Capricorn energy of wanting to be realistic about what you're dreaming? Because if you're making shit up, it won't stick. This is completely free. This isn't just a weekend. It's a 30-day spiritual boot camp leading to a 6-day live experience where psychology marries astrology as we listen to the most amazing special guests joining me in this room online. Together, we're going to name your gremlin, we're going to rewrite your inner dialogue, and then you're going to unlock the voice of your higher self. Suddenly, your sense of purpose and your clarity becomes way easier to find. Maybe you don't have enough time. You probably have a million excuses, but what matters more, nothing, than learning the technology of activating your higher self. Because without stopping it, the interrupter, better known as the ego, will always take you down. Raise your hand if you have an ego. Oh, look, everyone's raising their hand. Here's the magic. We're going to rewrite your inner dialogue from your soul's point of view. Once the mean voice of the ego is in its seat, and you'll be in control, or you'll be the governor, the narrator on your terms, then your inner dialogue changes, and so does your whole world. Join me for free, and let's rewrite your story together by activating the voice of your soul. Simply click the link below to save your spot.